Hello everyone. Tell me why making the bed from scratch, like after you wash the sheets, always works up a sweat. Tonight I'm going to a drive-in movie. I was invited by the company that does the Skyline drive-in in Greenpoint to get free tickets, which is so sweet. I'm just gonna like make a TikTok. We're gonna see Don't Worry Darling. I'm bringing my best gal Elise, and I'm so excited because I've been hearing so much, obviously all the drama, but also mixed reviews about the movie itself about Don't Worry Darling. So I want to see it for myself in my extremely critical film eye. Sarcasm. I don't have a car, but they have actual chairs for people that don't drive. So it'll be great. I'm excited. But before that, I was just saying that because it's actually warm today. We were gonna go last week, but then it was freezing. So we're like, let's do the last warm day. I'm sure it'll warm up again, but after this, it's gonna like dip down again. So 75 degrees, going to the movies. I did laundry this morning, washed my sheets. You just saw I made the bed. It's Monday. We're starting off a new week. Already started off well. Got some computer stuff and emails at all the beginning of the week, catching up under my belt, and checked all the new job postings and all of that. But more so, instead of applying to new jobs this week, I want to focus on preparing for my interview on Thursday, which I talked about, and working on my JPO application for the UN position. So I also have some fun things planned this week, which we'll get into tonight and then the rest of the vlog. Anyway, it's late morning now, it's almost noon, so I'm gonna make some food, and then since it's nice out, honestly, like I might just get ready and then go for a walk and like go down by the water or something. Just take advantage of the warmer weather while we have it. Happy Monday. I'm just like feeling good. It's the first Monday of fall. So much to look forward to. Good things are coming. I'm so excited to be teaming up with Climate Power on today's video. This is something that I am so passionate about. It was so empowering just looking through their content and advocacy and what they're trying to accomplish with young voters, and I am very passionate about civic engagement and voting and, you know, advocating for issues that you care about. And this is such a unique and key point in the midterm elections coming up and recent climate legislation. Young voters turned out in record numbers in the 2020 election, which is amazing and inspiring, and we know that that was like a huge election. There's a lot at stake, and there is once again with midterms and beyond. So it's important that young people like show up with the same full force just as much in the voting polls in midterms as well. And largely because of that, we were able to pass the Inflation Reduction Act, which is such an amazing milestone and potentially an amazing turning point as the largest climate legislation in US history, because we need big action to follow big promises. Obviously, like there's things that we can do individually to, you know, try and limit our footprint and do a little bit better. And God knows that no one's perfect. I'm especially not perfect, and I have my own challenges. But not only do we need to have individual changes, but we need huge systemic changes that happen at the government level as well, which comes from voting and political pressure. So the Inflation Reduction Act is such a big step because not only is it going to ramp up production of American-made clean energy, lower energy costs for families, address long-standing environmental injustices, like so many amazing new steps come with this legislation. But it's so important that just because like one thing passed doesn't mean that we lose momentum, and then you step away from things like midterms. That's when other people can take positions of power that have opposite agendas. Maybe they're into big oil, or they just want to stop and roll back climate action. So voting in these midterms is so important. It's estimated over 8 million new voters have become eligible to vote since 2020 even. So whether you're newly eligible or you voted before or you've never voted but you've been eligible, I would highly suggest that you guys check out the link down below. It is so easy to check your voter registration, check your nearest polling place. Voting in November is such an amazing way to keep building momentum for environmental progress and follow through on these initial steps, that big down payment on climate action that the Inflation Reduction Act was. We need continued legislation, and we need people in power who also champion those values. Many states have vote by mail or early voting options that make it easier than ever, so make sure you know how you're gonna vote. Commit to being a climate voter and go to votefuture.org to check your registration status and your polling place and make sure things are in place for you to vote in midterms this November. I want to share this that I heard about voting that I just think resonates so much. It's that voting is not dating. Voting is not like finding your life partner. Voting is not, I'm going to vote for this person and be married to them for life. Voting is literally catching the bus. Like, you want to get from point A to point B, you want strong climate action. It might not be the perfect thing, but you have to get on the bus that's going in that direction. And I think that's so important to keep in mind with voting. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for action that's going to take us in the right direction. And I think the Inflation Reduction Act is, in my opinion, a very strong starting point. Get out there, go vote, text your friends, check out the links down below, and check out Climate Power and all of the good work that they're doing. Let's get back to the video. We got avocado toast with an egg and turkey bacon that I overcooked just slightly, but we're ignoring that. Since it's like mid-70s, I'm going to wear layers, so I'm wearing a tank top and this kind of oversized trucker jacket that I got from Princess Polly, and I love it. I love the color, love the fit. It's great. I think it's a Western style jacket is how they described it, not whatever I just said. Got ready for the day because I'm going to the movie later. Yeah, today's honestly, I don't have too much I need to do. I've done some interview prep and kind of like little pieces here and there for different things. Something in me really just wanted to go to the waterfront and maybe read or something relaxing, because also I'm kind of like, as nice as it is to give myself like structure and like work hours and times that I focus on things and do laptop work inside, it's also like there's gonna come a time, hopefully sooner rather than later, that I'm back in a job where I don't have any flexibility of my own schedule, and I'm gonna miss the time where I like could have been out and about and enjoying outside in the city and everything, and then I'm on my computer stuck for work. So you know what I mean? It's kind of like, why force it if it's not that important? So I'm going to use this time and go to the freaking waterfront because I'm in New York City, and why not? I guess I can update you on what I'm reading. I just started a new book. I think the last time I talked about a book, I had started getting into The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and you guys, I loved that book. It was definitely different than I expected. Like when I had started at that point, I thought it was so interesting, and like the first time in a while that I've read a book that has some sort of like fantasy component to it. It's really good, so highly recommend. And the ending was sweet. I almost cried. And they're making a movie out of it, I think. So read it now before it comes out, or a show or something. Then I just started reading Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I really like Christina Lauren. Well, I've only read one book, I think, maybe a couple. But I definitely read one book. It's like a holidays in the holidays, I want to say. It was a Christmas rom-com kind of book. So I really liked that one, and I liked her writing, I think. So I've only read like a couple chapters of this so far. You know, got potential. It definitely has like every summer after vibes, but I've heard mixed things about it. I honestly really like books that jump back between different time frames and different settings. Like I love reading about someone's like present day and then jumping back and getting like, you know, another parallel story about you know, someone that they knew 15 years before, like things like that, which is what this book is. I also kind of want to read something a little more substantial, maybe a nonfiction book. I also go through my library app and see what is available, because I like reading fiction books, but I think it's good to like get a balance. So anyway, okay, that's what I'm bringing to the pier. Let's go. I'm at Pier 3 in Brooklyn, just walking around. And look at these giant mirrors that we have. Sick. This is like tucked in between these little trails. I can't really see the city. I think it's just I think it's supposed to be like playground things. I don't really know. Like this, it probably like feeds to the other tubes. Hold for helicopter. So nice out, if not a little windy, but I've been reading and just kind of like soaking up the view. Like I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, holy shit, I live in New York City and it's like right in front of me. I don't know, I think those come and go, especially even if you've been here like a few years. Off to go see Don't Worry Darling. I'm excited to see this drive-in also, more importantly, and I will report back my thoughts without spoilers on the movie because I'm very intrigued if it's actually gonna be bad or not. We're gonna find out. Also, my friend is bringing us sweet green. I mobile ordered. I'm so excited, and it's gonna be a good night. I'm wearing a jacket. I actually didn't change from earlier. I thought I might, but I think this will be warm enough. Hopefully, it's not supposed to get that cold. So here we go. Okay, I saw a sign on the other side, and I tried to walk through there and it was all gated off. And I'm confused, so now I'm coming on the other side. Oh, I could have cut through there. I don't know. This is like just a big parking lot. But I hear the music and see the screens and see the signs, so I'm just like lost. But I think we found it. I think we're good now. Okay, you guys, I'm walking to the train now. I thought the movie was like pretty good. I didn't think that well, I haven't read reviews, but I've just heard that it was bad. Time to get ready for bed now. I just got back from the movie and it was good, I thought. I kind of got a little clip on the street, but then I was like, it's probably better if I'm just back in my apartment and do a little recap. But honestly, without spoilers, I mean, I was kind of confused from the trailer, like what is going on, but they couldn't really give anything away, I guess. But it definitely, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen, but it went in a different direction than I expected, I guess. I don't know, I thought it was good. I liked it. There was a few plot holes. I don't have a critical eye, but I don't think it was a bad movie. And I don't think there was like that bad of acting. The bummer part of it though was that the theater itself, like I showed you guys, it was gorgeous, such a cool backdrop for a movie, outdoors, like with the drive-in thing, if you have a car, so cool. But our screen kept glitching and it was like green for big chunks of the movie, and then it would just like, the picture would go away and the sound would be there for a second or more than a second, like a minute. Or it would just like stop, and I think they were restarting it, but they weren't telling us. So that was kind of a bummer. But there were two other movies going at the same time, and neither of those had issues. So if you're going to Skyline Drive-In, like it's a cool concept, and I feel bad because they invited me to go. But I'm just being honest about my experience. And if it was one of the other screens, I'm sure it'd be fine, but this one screen was having issues. We ended up staying till the end of the movie anyway, and I'm glad that we saw it through because the end was quite a twist. It is early afternoon now. I've actually been kind of just doing the damn thing on my computer all morning. I haven't really left my apartment yet, and I've been very focused. I have a job interview coming up, and it was actually scheduled for Thursday, so the day after tomorrow, so I wanted to do a lot of prep and like organize my thoughts and notes and background and everything before then. But I actually just got an email. It was scheduled for Thursday morning, and I just got an email that they want to reschedule it to next week because of some of the interviewers' schedules, conflicts and stuff. So I actually have more time than I thought. So I think I've done quite enough, honestly, today. I have an outline of the document that I'm putting together, which basically I just put like the organization's mission, some background on like projects that they're doing, and then some notes on work that I've done that I would like to like try and bring up that I think aligns well with theirs, or like, you know, work that exemplifies the skills that they're asking for, etc. Kind of like tailored towards the job posting. And then I kind of just have a few sample questions, like a time that I overcame an obstacle, a time that I dealt with criticism, or etc. Like those kind of common interview questions. I like to write those down, not only because sometimes like when you're on the spot, you just blank. That's what I love about virtual interviews, honestly. Zoom interviews, it's so nice because you can have notes up in front of you. And mostly, I don't even usually refer to the document that much at all when I'm actively interviewing, but it's honestly the best just to help me prepare and like bring these things to mind. Anyway, now I have more time. I literally have until next week, so it's only Tuesday. She hasn't gotten back to me as far as the new time and date for the interview, but that was going to be my focus in the next couple days, but now it doesn't have to be. So it's Tuesday, like I said, September 27th. I'm sipping on a DIY Not Really Shirley Temple. It's a ginger lime poppy drink with a few drops of lemon juice and a dash of grenadine. So yeah, now I feel like I should probably shift gears. I have a hair appointment at 5 p.m. so a few hours from now. I am not gonna do anything crazy. It's just kind of grown out. Honestly, it feels like I was just there. Like, I cannot believe it's been 4 months since my last hair appointment / my birthday even, because it was right before that. And I feel like so much has changed since then. Life is not measured by how many breaths you take. It's measured by how many hair appointments you go to. I think I might get bangs. Not like hardcore bangs, but I usually do, like, she'll cut pieces closer to like face framing pieces up here. But I think I want them to resemble bangs a little bit more. Not like full curtain bangs, but just kind of like more. I was thinking about, when I was doing some of this research and background on like recently published articles by the team that I'm interviewing with, I was just looking through like their staff members on their website, and I knew some of the people. I was like, wait, this is so funny. Oh, I know her from a job that I had last year, and I know this person from the State Department, and I didn't realize that they had like moved to an NGO. And then like thinking about, oh, I've read articles by this person, or like we've done collective, you know, work with them in the past. And it's just so funny how like you look back. I say this because me particularly, when I got into this field, and when I was really just like going to grad school and moved to DC for the first time and like getting internships while I was in school, I had zero network. I didn't know anyone working in DC. I didn't know any like professors from undergrad that were working in DC because I went to undergrad in California. Like, no one in my family is involved in this at all. I felt like that was so intimidating at times. Like, I was like, how is there any possibility to ever get a job if it's all about networking and you don't have a single network and like blah blah blah? And obviously like you can build it from the ground up, but I just think back to then and I just felt like so out of my element and so like, what am I doing here? Who are these people? Like, whatever, you know what I mean? That's dramatic, but I think that we all feel that way like when we're younger and just getting into something. But just comparing that with now, looking at this like other job that I'm applying to, and I was texting my boss for my job that I just left. So and so who was on our team also works with them, and he's done like a lot of advocacy on this, and he did articles with this person, and he knows them really well, and blah blah blah. And it was just so funny because I had one of those moments where I just like stopped and I'm like, wow, 5 years ago I moved to DC knowing no one, and now I'm just like stumbling on, and I never thought I was someone who's like good at networking, and I feel like I've never done it intentionally. Like, it's just kind of naturally when you go from job to job and meet people and, you know, keep up with them because you want to. Suddenly you look back and you're like, oh, I actually know a lot of these people, and I'm like creating a network and feeling like I have a place kind of that I'm starting to carve out more and more in this field. And I don't know, it's like a really cool feeling, a cool but weird moment. But again, this is a next week thing. I think I'm gonna put this down for now. I need to leave in a couple hours. Maybe I'll just edit a video or something. I don't have to upload it until the weekend, so I have time. I'm gonna import the rest of the footage from the vlog that I'm gonna edit, and then I'll go for a little walk outside and come back and get ready to go to my hair appointment. Ready to go now. I feel like this camera has a smudge. Oh, maybe it's just the light. Might get home kind of late, but I had a snack just in case. I'm gonna show you guys what my hair looks like now. I'm not doing anything different, and so I know that people get mad when you, I don't know why people are like, always, they want to see drastic changes, but it's like, I'm just doing the same thing. It just needs a little shaping. Hopefully you can see it there. It's just very overall dark, so we're gonna brighten it up and make it look a little better for Sophie's bachelorette next week. I cannot believe that's next week. I'm leaving a week from Thursday. And oh, I didn't mention, but they rescheduled my interview. I got the email, so I'm gonna interview on Monday. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Today the bridge we're crossing is sitting in a hairstyling chair for 4 hours. Let's go. Okay, it's the next morning. I didn't end up filming my hair last night because it was like dark, and I figured it'd be better to wait till the morning to show you guys anyway. But I think this is my favorite one she's done yet. I asked her to keep it more rooty, not as in Julia, but just more blended into my natural color. And then she definitely like kept the blonde bright. We did a full head of highlights down below, so it's like brighter, which is what I wanted, and a little bit by the face too, so it might look a lot brighter, but in the back you can tell that it's still like a lot of my natural color. So the bangs aren't too long, because I was also telling her that like I want to try and keep the bangs voluminous, so if they're too short I feel like they'll look even shorter. So we wanted to keep them kind of like long bangs, and that's what I wanted anyway, like barely even bangs. I go to Rowan at Fox and Jane in Bowery. If anyone is curious and needs a hairstylist in New York, I would highly recommend her. She's the best. Yeah, it's Wednesday morning. It's like 8 a.m. I'm about to put on clothes and head out the door, honestly. I guess I'm skipping my morning routine today because I want to go to a coffee shop, the one I went to a couple weeks ago, Devoción. But it was busy already by like 9:30, so I want to try and get there earlier to get a spot and edit my video there, so I can get it all done there. This is probably better that you can see it in the actual light instead of the backlight, but definitely looks a lot lighter, but still well blended into the root, the darker root. So fit check. Leggings, Lululemon, tank top, Old Navy. I'm wearing this cropped Sherpa jacket from Lulu's. If you guys saw that haul, I'm so excited to wear this. It's also like bunched up. I think it's so flattering, and also it's cold this morning, so I wanted to wear this, and it might warm up later and then I could just take it off. But waiting for the bus. It's a beautiful day outside. I just stopped in this little organic market on the corner. We got some Olipop and some kombucha. Just always go through them. And yeah, I'm headed home. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'm FaceTiming Sierra. We're like planning some stuff for Sophie's bachelorette next week. And I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day, but hopefully gonna enjoy the weather. Probably go for a walk. I haven't really filmed my afternoon actually since I came back from the coffee shop, but I came back, went for a walk, did a little bit of planning for packing for the bachelorette trip next week, like planning outfits and stuff. But I just ordered dinner. I was pretty hungry, so I just decided to order an early dinner. And I did Uber Eats today because I ran out of HelloFresh and I'm out of groceries, so I should probably go to the store tomorrow. But I just ordered from Glazed Teriyaki. I found out about this, I think, on TikTok. And you guys, this place is so good. I really like it because you can order gluten-free, so like the sauce that they use is gluten-free, and then the dressing they put on the salad is gluten-free, and it's just like the perfect portion of rice, teriyaki chicken, and a little side salad. So yum. I'm so excited to eat this right now.
Dragonfly is getting worse. Kids are starting to swim in it.
I'll put it on the list along with everything else.
Top of the list, please. Jackson.
It is a sunny Thursday morning. I just felt like having like a cozy morning routine, so instead of reading, I turned on Gilmore Girls as I go through my emails and drink my coffee. Go through my emails, kind of plan out some things that I want to get done today. I feel like I should go somewhere just because it is nice out, and I don't know, it's nice to get out of the house. I swung by Target really quick before I went to Trader Joe's because I was out of my eyebrow pencil. So I just picked up one of those and a few other things, as one does at Target. I am out of hangers, which I know means that I need to donate some clothes, and I intend to. But I need some that'll be good for coats because I have a couple new fall coats. So I wanted to get a pack of no slip hangers. These are the bright room ones. It's like $8 for 10, which isn't the best deal, but I wanted to get the slim ones so they fit together with my other ones well. My eyebrow pencil, the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I love this one for getting like actually looking like eyebrow instead of just a block of brown, you know what I mean? So I got neutral brown. I've been looking for this product forever after seeing it on TikTok, and it was finally in stock. It's the Pixi On The Glow blush, and it's like a blush stick in Fluor. Really pretty light pink color. It was more expensive than I thought it was gonna be. It was like 18 bucks, but I guess I thought Pixi was like an e.l.f. price point, but I think it's a little more, but still excited. And finally, probably the most exciting purchase of this was a brand new, yes, amen, was a brand new Olipop flavor. I've seen this on Instagram and I was so intrigued. Cherry cola, yum. I'm so excited. I love their cola flavor. I don't think I've tried their cherry vanilla one. Stoked about this. And then I went to Trader Joe's. I am leaving a week from today, so I didn't want to go overboard, but just kind of like stocked for the week and a little bit beyond. Start over here. I got some salmon. I think I'm gonna do salmon bowls for dinner tonight and the next few days. With that, I like making this little cucumber pepper side salad salsa thing. So I got a cucumber, and then in here is a bell pepper, a lime, and one avocado because I got a couple already. Gluten-free bagels and bread. Some of their frozen brown rice. They haven't had this particular one in a while, and this is my favorite one because it's like more sticky. I got a few maple things because that's like my favorite fall flavor, and at Trader Joe's they have a ton of stuff. So I got the maple autumn coffee cups. 'Tis the season, maple coffee, yes. And with that, more maple oat milk. Love this stuff. And this was a treat yourself moment. The maple sea salt kettle corn. I'm a sucker for kettle corn. Coconut aminos, which I'm almost out of. Avocado cooking spray. Honestly, you guys, I think they were out of this last time, so I got the coconut one. And it just like doesn't have a high enough smoke point, I think. Like it gets smoky on my stove so easily when things are not burning at all. So avocado oil is just the way to go. And more ketchup. So, oh, and then I didn't even say this. I got the chicken cilantro mini wontons. I know that these do have gluten, but I thought these would be good for like in a pinch, need something from the freezer. So cheers to Trader Joe's and their fall things, even though this was kind of the same stuff that they had last time. Besides, I didn't see the popcorn before, but yum. I don't think I've mentioned yet, but one of my job searching hobbies, I'm determined to once again try and learn French. I started learning when I was in Geneva for the summer before I moved to New York, but I lost it. And now I really want to like get better and commit to it. So I'm doing Duolingo, and this is your reminder, if you do Duolingo, to your lesson today. I'm on a 1-week streak so far, so really going well.
Wow. Oh.
I love that sound.
Bienvenue, Marie.
Their little like graphics and stuff are so cute.
Au revoir.
Bonne journée.
Bonjour. I don't have the accents, but I'm gonna try the On The Go or On The Glow blush stick for the first time. Here we go. I haven't put any powder on my face yet. This is just cream products so far, and it looks like it might be kind of strong. Well, it's like kind of sheer, but I'm just gonna go with a couple swipes up. Okay. Oh, she's cute. Look at that little flushed color. I'm just gonna use my fingers to tap it in. I really like the color. It's more blushy and less sunburny on me. Like some of the cream blushes that I've tried just look like a sunburn to me. It looks a little strong, honestly, for one swipe. Impressed. First, I'm gonna set my under eyes a little bit. I used to put powder all over my face like consistently my entire life of doing makeup until like 6 months ago. Not even, like less than 6 months ago. I have dry skin. Like, why do I need to put powder everywhere? I don't really get oily in a bad way. So all I do now is just put a little bit of loose powder. I don't even bake or anything. I just kind of tap it under my eyes because that's where I want my concealer to stay. In my T-zone, like I'll go around my nose and on my chin. I did cream bronzer, so I'm just gonna put a little powder over that to set it, because I do put a little bit of powder over my bronzer and stuff on my cheeks already, and I just don't need to be stacking that much powder. And I always do the Rockateur over the top of it. It's just my favorite color. And it's looking good. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and I need to film something for a brand and then kind of get that edited and probably sent today. Then I might do something with my friends later after work time. So I was like, might as well do makeup anyway. I have not made this in so long. I'm so excited. I actually just haven't cooked salmon in a while. Delicious cucumber, red bell pepper, corn, avocado salad with chili lime seasoning. And I'm gonna have this for dinner. And then I'm going to meet my friends in Bowery. I think we're just gonna go to the Bowery Hotel Bar and hang out in the area. Okay, the lighting is like gone, but here's my little fall outfit. Mock neck white shirt. It's a sleeveless, so wanted to layer it for sure. It's cold out there. Brown vegan leather jacket for Princess Polly. I'm wearing my blue jeans that I always wear with a little white belt because I felt like I needed a belt, but I don't have a brown that matches this, so I went with white. And I'm wearing the little booties, the sock booties that I got in my Lulu's haul. So I feel like I struggle because I always wear black as like my base color. So when I go with brown, I'm like, what the heck do I wear with brown? The only thing I know is denim and white. So that's what we're wearing. Okay, let's go. Okay, I really need to go because I was making a TikTok instead of vlogging, but I did a little get dressed with me video on TikTok, which I haven't done before. So we're trying new things. But I really like this outfit. I'm wearing this sweater I got from Nuuly with a skirt and tights. So hopefully this is warm enough, honestly. And this is my Lulu skirt, sheer text tights that I swear by, and then black booties. And the sweater, I can't remember I think it's called 1 Teaspoon is the brand. But it's like this vortex pattern. And we're headed out to go to the public library and get coffee and just catch up. So this is my outfit. I'm gonna bring my laptop just because I might stay in the city and work afterwards and do some interview prep. I don't think I'm gonna bring my charger because I'm not editing and I don't need to be out for hours on end. So I think we'll be okay. I'll get my Kindle though. It's gonna be a chilly one, but we're going inside at the library and I haven't been there in a minute. And I'm excited because it's like such a fall kind of place. I don't know. Okay, let's go get on the train. Actually staying in the public library on my computer for a couple hours, which I was really glad because I was able to completely finish the interview document that I have to prep for my Monday interview. Like I said, I'm doing a lot more preparation for this one than I usually would, but that's just because they pushed it back so I have more time. But I'm feeling really, really good about it, and I feel like I'm in a good place to just kind of like stop for the week, give myself the weekend, not think about it too much, maybe revisit like Sunday evening or something before the interview on Monday. But anyway, it was so nice catching up with my friend Isabel. She's just like one of those people that always replenishes my soul when we get to catch up, and I hadn't seen her in a few weeks. And she started a new job, so I got to hear all about that, and we just like had such a deep conversation. We got coffee and sat in Bryant Park for a bit, and then we went over to the library and just walked around, and then I stayed and worked. And I've never actually done that. It's just in the like 5th Avenue main library building, and it's called the reading room. You can just go in and it's open to the public and you can just like sit and work. It's just like silent space. and it was really nice. It was huge. I mean, I've been in there before, but I just kind of like walked through. I got a package in the mail that I'm really excited about, so I'm gonna open it with y'all. It is a new throw blanket. The one that's on my bed right now, I got in a PR package, so I didn't choose it myself. I mean, it's fine, but it's not quite what I pictured. I wanted something like cream. I saw this in a TikTok. I don't know if it was this exact one, but I just searched something similar. And I really like the checkered pattern. I don't know if it's gonna work, and I hope it does, but I found this on Etsy. I'll link it down below. And yeah, I ordered it a couple weeks ago, so it took some time, but it's finally here. But you see the pattern? It's pretty cute. This wasn't the package it was shipped in, by the way. I took the outside wrapping off, so I put it on my bed, it's fine. I love vacuum sealed things when you open them. It's like those space bag ads. Oh, there she goes. Woo! It's so soft too. I definitely was picturing something like big, thick, fluffy for the bed, but I think this will do. Yeah, it doesn't really go with that. Flop, but I do like it. So I think maybe if I put this on the couch or something, and then put Mr. Halloween pumpkins, this would go with it. That's kind of cute. It would definitely go on my couch. Definitely more cozy looking, and I really like the nude color. It's now like afternoon 3 something, 3:30 maybe. I haven't eaten a real meal yet. I had a snack earlier, but I'm quite hungry, so I'm gonna make a little bagel sandwich vlog, honestly, so I'm ahead for next week. And I might meet up with some friends tonight, TBD. I don't even think I talked about where we went last night, but we ended up going to a couple bars in Bowery, and it was so fun. The Public Hotel, I've never been, but it's the place with the like glowy escalators you've probably seen pictures of. I got a clip of it, and it was beautiful. We didn't go to the roof, but the bar upstairs was really cute, and we just sat there for a while and had wine. And then we went to, where did we go after that? Oh yeah, we went to Soho Grand. We actually stayed there kind of late. It was like 1 a.m. But it was fun. It was a lot of people dancing. It was definitely like less crazy when we tried to go last weekend because it was a Thursday, and the music was great. We were vibing. So anyway, yeah, definitely ended up being a later night than I anticipated. I'm trying out the cherry cola Olipop. I don't remember if I got this in this vlog. I think I did. I think it was only a couple days ago. But I was kind of having a hankering for sipping on something sweet. Cheers. I already opened it. That tastes like cherry cola. They've done it again. I don't know how they do it. It honestly tastes more cherry than cola to me. But the aftertaste is more cola. Like the aftertaste really reminds me like I just ate one of those gummy Coke bottles, you know? I still have not come across an Olipop that I didn't like. Never met one I didn't like. Cheers. Definitely recommend trying this, especially if you're like a big cherry Coke fan. Now I want a Slurpee, but yum. Okay, that's all.